You know what you should do? You should follow me on Twitter at Bromo018. Link in the description. Do it now. Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of our AC Milan series on FIFA 20. Thanks a lot for joining me today, glad that you can be joining me. Hope all of you are doing well. We are really advancing into the season now. We're into, let's have a look here, where are we? March actually, the start of March, coming to the end. There's only a few games left, actually 13, but they're all crammed into about a sort of a 2-month period. So there's big times ahead, very, very big times ahead. But before we can discuss anything else, first of all, let me show you what happened in the previous game in between this episode and the last one. So the first of 3 games was against Torino, and despite the 3-1 win, it didn't come without its own challenges, as Torino took the lead early on in the second half with an Iñaki Williams header as the ball bounces off him and the man leaves him at the back post. But thankfully, we replied pretty quickly. Frank Kessié on the end of this with a nice finish after some neat build-up play. And the man, Erling Braut Haaland, then got himself onto the score sheet. A save deflected out to him and he collects the rebound. And that was shortly followed off and finished by Ante Rebic. Haaland involved again. He gets the assist, lays it off, and Rebic makes it 3-1. A goal of the season contender then for this man, Federico Chiesa, against his former club. He had an absolutely worldie of a game. He was unbelievable in this game, top notch. I think he got a rating of 10 and it was deserved. Look at that for a strike, the bicycle kick. Not see that very often. And Chiesa produces a spectacular finish to make it 1-0. And that was followed shortly after by an Erling Braut Haaland goal. Yet again, he goes through. It's great pace shown by him to drive. After going one-on-one with the keeper, slots it home. And he wasn't finished there either. Federico Chiesa yet again involved in the goal. This time whips it across to make it 3-0 for Haaland. And then that was finished off late on as Ante Rebic gets on the end of this ball and produces a great finish. And finally, we had this Brescia game, a 2-0 win. Rafael Leao beats the offside trap here to produce a nice finish and go through one-on-one. And having made loads of changes for this game, as you can see, with the likes of Suso playing late on, Brescia attack, commitment forward, leave themselves vulnerable to the counter-attack, and we do punish them. Suso cuts back, whips in a great ball, and one Jack Bonaventura is there, coming in from the left-hand side on the wing, show great neck muscles and produce a header for the 2-0 win. So not only did we play that Brescia game, we also had the semi-final against Lazio, the second leg. The first leg we won 3-0. I decided not to show it because of the fact that we won 3-0 and I felt that it was done and dusted. I actually decided to sim this game as a result. And we drew 2-2, which means we are through to the final. And in that final, we do have Roma. So that is going to be a massive game. It comes just a couple of days before the last game of the season against Cagliari, which is not ideal for us, you know, especially 2 days after that game against Sampdoria on a Monday as well. We're hoping that at this point the league table is sort of done and dusted. Maybe we've guaranteed a Champions League space or what have you. And you know, we're not in trouble of dropping out or whatever, and as a result we can play a reserve team in this Sampdoria game and keep players fresh for that final, because that is a massive game. And like I stated at the start of the season, desperately want to win that trophy. But today we are focusing on the league. Now what's going to happen is because of time restraints, I can only show you one game, but of course I want to get through as much of the season as possible. So what we're going to do is this: we've got a game against Lecce and we're going to sim that one. Then we're going to play the home tie against Roma, which is also in the league, and then we're also going to sim the Genoa game as well. So 3 games in this episode. Unfortunately, we're only playing 1. I do apologise. Like I say, time restraints today. I've only got so much time to record, and I want to get through as much of the season as possible because I really want to advance now. We're getting to the business end of the season. But looking at the league table, which I haven't shown you yet, it's very healthy at the moment. Very, very healthy. Look at that. Second place at the moment, 46 points. Yes, we are level with also Napoli and Atalanta as well, but we've got a game in hand over the likes of Napoli, Udinese, and then we've got 2 games in hand over Atalanta, Lazio and Inter. So it's looking healthy, as I say. and hopefully long may it continue. If you have a look there, goals for, we've scored the most goals in the league, which is great to see. It's just our defensive sort of capabilities that are letting us down at the moment, but we are improving on that, as you've seen in recent episodes. Of course, the Brescia game, we kept a clean sheet. The last two games as well, Lazio and Inter, we also kept a clean sheet there. So we are improving on that front, and it's looking good today. So, a few things to take you through for this episode. We're going to look at some individual sort of stats as well for players. But first of all, we're going to sim this Lecce game. Now, this is the side I've gone with. I've made loads of changes because, of course, trying to keep players fresh for the game against Roma. And as you can see, players already sort of draining stamina a bit. Romagnoli suspended due to yellow cards. So I've gone with this team, made lots of rotation. I'm hoping it doesn't backfire. You know what simming games are like. I'm probably going to lose or draw because that's the way it works. But they are 17th, and we have to be winning this game. But you know it works. So we're going to sim. We'll take the risk. Listen, I will gamble, and whatever will be, will be. They've just beaten Atalanta, which is a great result for them. And we do get the win. That is very relieving indeed. 2-0 in the end. Çalhanoğlu and Piontek with the goals. So that's pleasing for sure. Let's have a look at what the league table is saying after that. So we're level on sort of games now with the likes of Juventus, Torino. They've also played. Torino won their game in hand, so they go up to 47, and it means that we are 3 points clear at the moment of Atalanta in 5th with a game in hand over them. So that is healthy looking league table. Next up, we do have Roma, and look at their season. It is getting from bad to worse for them. 26 points, are only 5 points away from the relegation zone. Horrible season. So again, this is a game we have to look to win, especially being the home team. Let's have a look at our messages here and emails, see what we're saying. Duarte saying, I think thanks for the playing me. Same with Suso as well. To be honest, I don't think Suso played very well in the last couple of matches, but you know, there you go. Romagnoli's suspension is also healed as well, or finished, should I say. So we are now going to move on to the Roma game. So I will be back shortly. So I'm back, everyone, on the day of the game now. And let me show you the lineup. We've reverted back to the 4-4-2 that has served us so well, you know, currently this season, and it's a pretty standard lineup. Not a lot of changes to tell you about, really. The same: Donnarumma, Caldara, Romagnoli forming that partnership, Calabria and Hernandez either side, Tonali and Kessié in the holding midfielder positions, along with Rebic and Chiesa on the wings, and to top it off, Leao and Haland up front, who are forming a very impressive and prolific partnership. So hopefully we can get the same in that game. Roma, despite the fact that they are low down the table, of course, they are going to be a very tough team. They've got some great players, you know, really good players. So it's not going to be a walkover, and hopefully today we can see through. So here we go. Calabria, Leao, great run from Kessié. Here's the opportunity, save from the goalkeeper. They do get it away, only as far as Chiesa though. Back into Haland. It's not enough, and the ref might call for a foul there, unfortunately. Close, but not enough. Oh, that's good ball from Caldara. Keep up. Save from Donnarumma. And we can get it away. Tonali driving forward now. Looking for that running behind. He's got Leao. That's the ball. Defender doesn't have the pace to catch up to Leao. And what a turnaround this could be. Oh, it's saved again. Rebound for Rebic. Not enough. That's two great chances missed in the early minutes here. And hopefully we're not made to pay. Oh, there's the ball. Chiesa. Haland running in behind this time. Oh, that's a brilliant way to take it past the keeper. What a touch. And Erling Braut Haaland opens the scoring for Milan. 16 minutes gone. And that is a fabulous goal. So well worked. Chiesa slots it in. And look at this for a touch. That is unbelievable. No chance for the goalkeeper in the end. He's had a great start. Kept them in the game already. Made a couple of fine saves. But Haaland this time, he's read him. And I've got to say, I had no control over that touch. I wanted him to shoot first time, to be honest. But there you go. It's worked out for the best. 7 goals already since joining in January. And hopefully more to come. 1-0. Haland. Oh, there's a ball. Leao takes a touch. It's another save from the keeper. This time the shot wasn't as good. Could have perhaps finished it better, actually. Oh, can Calabria get onto that? He certainly can. Chiesa chips it. Another save from the keeper. Oh my word, he's having a wonderful game. Caldara storming forward now. Look at the space he's creating for himself here. He's still going, Caldara. And he's going to look for Haland. What a chance this could be. Oh my word, the keeper yet again. He's made so many saves. Really keeping him in it. That's like 6, 7 one-on-ones he's probably saved now. It's unbelievable. We just cannot find a way past him. At least since that goal. Rebic. Haland. Haland's going to come onto his right foot now. Chiesa's found a little bit of space. That's a good ball. Chiesa. Oh my word, the keeper yet again. I just cannot find a way past him. He's having such a good game. Oh, poor touch from Rebic. Giving Roma an opportunity here. We need to mark tight. Calabria. He's let the man go, overlap him. Donnarumma comes out. It's cleared off the line. Caldara. And we get away with that one. Such poor defending in the end, but Caldara rescues our blushes. And we still live to fight another day. Over to Calabria. Drives down that side really well. Whip it in. Haland's got away from his man. Can he finish it here? Oh, that's so poor. So poor. I think the defender just leans into him, puts him off, and he allows it to happen. And that could have finished the game right there. Well, there it is. Full time. 1-0 in the end. How that game only finished 1-0, I will not know. That keeper just would not be beaten other than that once, which thankfully we did manage to sneak that goal. So many one-on-ones and so many missed chances. Roma had 1 or 2, but it was predominantly us in control of this game. And we've got to be disappointed that we haven't just scored more, you know. You've got to have more of that killer edge. But we do keep a clean sheet, though. You know, our defensive frailties have been quite well marked in the comment section in recent videos. But another clean sheet just shows that we are building this tactic in particular. Being nice and narrow, nice and compact is working very well indeed. And as we simulate onwards, have a look at the league table, see what it's saying for us now. It now means we are 4 points clear of 5th place. Torino actually drop points. Napoli go up to 3rd. We do have a game in hand over Atalanta in 4th. We're on 49 and games in hand over the majority of teams below them as well. Udinese really have fell off in recent times. So the league table is looking good. Is looking very good indeed. As we move on to this Genoa game now and see what's happening here. If we have a look at the games further ahead, is it international duty? That's the question. Now, we do have that Spal game, but I think we can generally go with the same team here. Just looking at it, maybe we take Leao off and put Piontek in instead. Looking at it, and perhaps Benacer for Tonali as well. We can give him an opportunity here, and then apart from that, should be good to go. So we can sim this game against Genoa. Hopefully, we can get another 3 points on the board. And it will make the league table look even more healthier. Let's have a look here. We do win 2-0. Another clean sheet for us. Great to see. Ante Rebic and Christoph Piontek with the goals. He's really putting forward his mark to get a first team start. That is for sure. And let's have a look at the league table. Well, we'll sim to the Spal game actually. But let's have a look at what the table's saying now. So 55 points, only 6 points behind Juventus actually. We're level on games with them, so that's quite impressive considering we were some way off them. That is for sure. Napoli as well. Looks like they've dropped points maybe, or have they not played yet? Perhaps they haven't actually played yet. Let's have a look at the fixture list here. Not actually quite sure. There's obviously the the cuppers and the European games as well have made people shift around their fixtures and stuff, but at the moment that is some healthy reading. 7 points clear at the moment of 5th place. So far so good. We've really recovered in recent times. So let's well, I did promise that I'd show you guys some individual stats and stuff, so let's have a look at that. Go into the squad hub, show you the sort of the stats So having a look here, our top of most appearances, the likes of Gianluigi Donnarumma, Romagnoli's been ever present in the team, almost as has Caldara and Hernandez as well. Looking elsewhere, Kessié, very, very solid, and as you can see, he's on a lot of goals. We'll look at the goal scoring charts in the league shortly. Federico Chiesa, 8 goals, 7 assists, very, very consistent. Rebic on 14, and Leao and Haland. So I look at Haaland's record, 11 goals, 5 assists in 9 games. That is so impressive. He's absolutely loving it. 7 in 6 in the league, 4 assists as well. So he's been a marvellous signing so far. Let's have a look at the league table in terms of the top scorers and stuff. Show you where our players lie. So Ante Rebic is actually joint first on 13 goals. He should actually be joint first with just Soriano, because he's played much less games than Ronaldo, and obviously it's based on a minute to goals ratio basis. Franck Kessié as well, look at him. 8th, well, joint 7th really, with 10 goals. So that is unbelievable from a centre midfielder. He's absolutely relishing this role as a box-to-box man, and Rafael Leao in there just behind with 9 as well. In terms of the assist, Rafael Leao leading the way on 11 in less matches than the rest of the players on that board, that's for sure. And Rebic and Chiesa aren't far behind either on 7 and 6. So in terms of the stats, Donnarumma now top with 10 on clean sheets. We're looking very good. We are looking really healthy. So it's really promising, very pleasing. Just with the way our team has really formed, really come on since the I suppose the turn of the year, really, the transfer window. I think the 2 signings of Tonali and Chiesa really did help us along, and we can't understate that. In terms of the youth academy, this is how it's looking. Few players starting to go on the wane, such as this guy Gasparini. We'll get rid of him. A couple of players looking very good still. As this man Daniel Guidi, 88 to 94. So I think he's going to be ready soon to promote. Of course, we've got to wait until he turns 16 before he's going to be a winger. He's 5'7". So we'll see how that one plays out. We always have a look at his work rate, skill moves, and weak foot and stuff before we make a final judgment. But yeah, apart from that, there's a few prospects in there, and we'll continue to scout. We're still in Brazil, Holland, and Italy. So it's going well so far. But I guess that does sort of round it off, guys. Sorry, it's a little bit of a shorter episode again today. Like I say, time restraints just prohibiting me from showing you any more games. In the next episode is a massive one. We've got Lazio, Juventus and Napoli coming up. We're going to show a double header of Juventus and Napoli. We'll have the highlights of the Lazio and Spal game. And then in the episode after that, it could be the cup final, to be honest, depending on how the league table is looking. Yeah. So the build-up is starting to heat up, and we're starting to look good. If we can continue this run of form, we will no doubt cement a place in the Champions League, which was of course the goal for the first season. But on that note, we are going to finish there. If you've made it through this far, thanks a lot for your support. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the episode, leave a like, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more regular gaming content from the likes of FIFA. Don't forget to check out my FIFA 20 custom tactics videos as well. I've got a playlist on that. So if you haven't already, take a look at those videos. And on that note, we are going to finish there. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you for the next one.